Hi there, I'm Tony from Tony & Co. Welcome to Reimagine. So today's project is a pretty special one for me. In my other life, I'm an advertising producer and have been for about 20 years. And in that life where I produce advertising campaigns for lots of different clients like Bonds and Cheeky and Country Road and all those sorts of brands, I have been in this space shooting commercials here. And now today I'm back. I've been asked to create a lovely lounge room and a reception area. So it is very special because I feel like I know every inch of this studio. It's a very popular studio in Melbourne. It's called Daylight Studios, and it's got a very industrial vibe, I guess is what I would say. It's a lot of concrete, a lot of metal, steel, lots of lines everywhere. And what I've been tasked to do is to create two spaces that not only talent when they arrive and models and actors and clients and crew can actually wait and hang out in, but also eat, relax, work, take a phone call and just chill out in, because it, you know, knowing what it's like on a shoot, it can get a little bit full on where there's so many people around, especially when you've got kids as well, and lots of people on a shoot. So my job today is to make sure those spaces are soft and they're inviting and warm. Now, of course, I have had to work with a budget, and whatever budget I get given, I make use of every single little cent. It's in my producing brain. That's just the way I work. So we've, in order to make that budget go as far as we possibly can, I have used brands like, and to also not just the budget, to also work in with the overall look and feel. It's not like we're trying to create glamorous and luxurious and glass and things like that. We're actually wanting to marry up the spaces with the rest of the studio. So it has to be industrial, has to have a fairly sort of rustic vibe about it. And it has to be, most of all, practical and hard-wearing. So I have used brands like IKEA, Kmart, H&M, a few little boutique brands, and I've been a bit clever about what we actually do with this space and how we make it look a little bit fancy pants, and I'll show you all of that in the video. So there's that. So here we go. We're about to start. We've loaded about 74,000 loads in this cage, which is iconic actually. It's like the Daylight cage. And you put everything in there and it goes up there, and so we've hauled everything in. The guys have done a lot of setting up already. So come with me and we'll show you just how we've made empty, cold, very liney spaces warm and cozy and inviting. So this is inside Daylight now. So this is the studio. There's two studios over here, which are always very, very busy, including today. And then we've built these walls here. We've kept this area as wide as we possibly can because there'll be prams going through, there could be all sorts of things. But this is the lounge space. So this is where you've got clients, you've got suppliers, you've got crew, actors, models, babies, kids, you name it. They can all come in here, and as you can see, everything is very fluoro lit here, and it's very industrial kind of vibe. Concrete floor, so it's cold, cold, cold. We want to warm it up so that someone feels like they can come in here, have a cup of coffee. We're going to set this up as a kitchen area. This here, I want to show you this. This is going to be something a bit special. This is a really big mirror. So we're going to pump a little bit of light in here via that. We're going to set these chairs up. We've got a rug in here already. This wall here was white. So I've asked the studio to paint it dark just so that we can sort of add a little bit of mood in here. And we're going to put our own light in here as well to create a little bit more ambience. We've installed a couple of power points in here so you can charge your phone, have a chat, do that with your laptop. And we'll put a couple of coffee tables in here as well. And of course there will be plants and a few more little bits and pieces just to make it feel like a lounge room. So this is the reception area. And as you can see, it's a really kooky shaped space. This area here is where you walk in from the front street, you go up the stairs and you come through here and you go, oh, hello, where am I? I'm at Daylight Studios, Studio Mondo. It's a long space, it's got a window. It really is just us adding some chairs. Now what I've done in particular is added separate chairs to work with if we have to ever be 1.5 away, 1.5 away, 1.5. They did have couches in here, so we've changed all that. And what I'm going to do is put a bit of greenery, a rug, some chairs, tables, just so that when you walk in, again, you feel connected to this space, you want to sit down here, and it will connect with that area over there, which is the lounge room. And it's meant to be a floor standing mirror. It's really heavy and it's beautiful and it's black and it's got a beautiful frame on it. And the idea about having a mirror like this in such a small, cold space is to actually pump some light back in. And then it'll reflect all the beautiful stuff that's going on. And in actual fact, I do know that what people see in this mirror will reflect that, and that's actually where their logo is, the studio's logo. So you'll be able to see that in this mirror. Mirrors add light and they can add shape. So I could have done a rectangle mirror here, but this makes all the difference because we're rounding that shape off again. This is kind of the hero piece. So here we are at the end of 6 long hours. We've been going hard, and we're finished. Come on in. This is the reception area, which you may remember was just a very odd shaped room with a window at the end of it. What we've done here is we've added a rug, 4 separate chairs. The idea with that is not couches, what they had couches before COVID. We can always move them if we need to. These are literally just from IKEA, and I've carried through this style in the other room, so they're both connected. And literally again, the brief around this space was for people to be able to sit here. Now we can always move in some of those chairs in here as well. So everything in these rooms is interchangeable. Even down to these cushions, they connect here to there. The plants, beautiful. I'm mad for a plant. We've included fake plants in here because no one is going to look after these plants. And it doesn't matter, they don't need to. I've chosen in particular this plant here because of the beautiful dark green foliage. They've got a slightly bigger leaf, and I use the fiddle leaf a lot, just because they just add life into a room. I've carried this shelving unit right through to the other space as well. So again, they can move. They're all on casters, I should say. And we've added in some of the beautiful books that they have, the art books, the photography books. After all, this is a photography studio. So there's that. We're done.